Vikings win 30-12 against the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football. They're now 12-2 on the season. The game was kind of even at different parts of it, even though the scoreboard didn't suggest that. I feel like Sam Darnold played okay for most of it. Definitely not his best game. Receivers played well. Justin Jefferson got a touchdown. Addison made plays here and there, and so did Hawkinson. Definitely the highlight of the offense was the running game with Aaron Jones. He had a big day, a lot of carries, able to get into the end zone as well. Then defensively, they just continued to make plays. No interceptions today. Caleb Williams didn't have the best day, a lot of inaccurate passes, but stopping the run, a couple of fourth down stops for sure led them to this win. So another win for the Vikings, controlling home field. Jerseys weren't looking nice as well, so they played well and looked good while they were doing it. But yeah, now 12-2, tied up with the Lions and Eagles. Of course, the race for the number one seed is now officially on. Next week, the Vikings got the Seattle Seahawks on the road in Seattle, a place where they haven't won in many years. So that's not going to be easy, even with how they looked yesterday against the Packers, and who knows what Geno Smith's availability is looking like. So it's going to be key for the Vikings to control their own destiny and make sure that they win all these games leading up to that Week 18 matchup against the Detroit Lions. But we got another reaction coming up.
I think overall it was a pretty easy game for us. I think in the first half we kind of struggled to finish drives, especially we went on it on fourth down and we couldn't convert in the red zone. But I think it wasn't really much of a tough battle coming in because the Bears, they've kind of looked rough down the stretch. But I think going forward, the Vikings have three big games coming up and they control their own destiny. So they got to win in Seattle and defeat Green Bay as well as Detroit Lions. So I think those are really the tough matchups. But I think this was a good test for us to have because the next three games are going to be really tough. But overall, I think the Vikings are in a good spot. I think it would be really nice if they can finish with the number one seed so they can get that bye going into the playoffs. But if they don't, I think we still look very good, and I think we should be able to defeat whichever team gets the 4th seed. So.